Welcome everyone to the final race of the ISCR Axalta Truck Series Season 13. We're here at the Phoenix Raceway. Cole Sampson is on pole for today's race. Here's the full qualifying results. So, 6 drivers have a shot to win it all here today at Phoenix. Sam Adelscan, Nathan Oren, Blazy Vitar, Ryan Butcher, Mitchell Hodak, and David Davison. As we're about to get the race command, let's take it to trackside. And here it is.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines firing up. Here we go. Field is rolling off. So, Sam Adelscan in the 88 has taken over the points lead after... Okay, yeah, just making sure of something. After Homestead Miami Speedway, so he now has a 3-point lead over Nathan Orman. Blazy Vitar with his victory pushes him up to 3rd, gaining 3 spots. Ryan Butcher with no victory, starting in 4th. He is 24 points back. Mitchell Hodak losing 2 spots, but he is 5th, 26 points back. And David Davison is in 6th place, losing 1 position, 37 points behind. He basically has to win this race to win the championship. A 20-point gap for Blaze and 24 for Ryan Butcher. Here we go, getting ready for the green. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at Phoenix. Front runners, most or more than the front runners, they keep it side by side. We see some 3-wide action behind the 99 of Ibrahim in there. Oh, Fisher in the wall, comes back in front of the traffic. I see the 12, there's the 3 involved, the 88 right in the middle of it, the 16 and the 38 all squeezed by on the inside. Yellow flag is out. Cole Sampson the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see here. Ramian Fisher in the 51. There's Noel Holiday in the 47. Just getting underneath the 51 there, Fisher. Yeah, it looks like it was all good, but Fisher hit the wall. Holiday was still there. Comes back up. It gets turned back in front of the field. That you could see big cloud of smoke. Can't see from that angle. But there's, you see David Davison is involved. We saw Nathan Orman also involved. And there's the other 3 championship contenders all on the inside. Surprisingly, Orman in a 12. I don't think it's a lot of damage, but it's gonna slow him down just a little bit, probably. Right in front of him, right on the first lap. And you just hate to see it. There's Alex in a row. He gets collected. There's a 3. Davison. There's the 88. Ooh, just gets a scratch. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. And there's Hodak in a 38. Slight contact. I don't think it's gonna do anything to that 38 truck. So most of them avoided it. A few of them picked up minor damage. There's Kevin Nix. There's Wyatt Quall. I think he avoided it. Alexander Road. These trucks look okay. Maybe a few might be slow, but we'll see. First caution of the day. Take you back to the restart. Alright, pace track is already in. All 30 trucks remaining on the racetrack. So where the 88 is sitting, he is the champion. He would be the champion. There's a 38 of Mitchell Hodak. He needs a little more work. He needs 26 points, so he'll need to finish pretty high today. Probably a win will definitely seal it. Well, it depends on where Ozcan finishes too. Here we go, green flag. Cole Sampson, great restart. Really got away from Ibrahim, and look at the gap. Wow. Noah Swell gonna take it to the dog leg and make a pass for 2nd. So the 3-way tie for 8th place here. Noah looks like he's just trying to hang on to the top 10 in points. Great season for the 22. Finally got a win in New Hampshire late in the season. There's Tony Green in the 7. Green is not part of this fight, as we all thought early on. 11th in the points. A fight for a top 10 finish. 3 wide here. Noah's going to clear Ibrahim for 2nd. Back here, here's the 47 and the 4. Here's Orman trailing back a little bit. Davison, there he is in the 3. There's the 88. and a 38. They're falling back a bit. Don't think it's because of damage. There's Blazy Batar as well in the 16 truck. So remember, Orman, he's only 3 points back. He'll just need to finish 3 positions ahead. Or maybe 4. Tiebreaker is the average finish. And the 9 of Nevins goes around. Oh, they just missed him. Yellow is out. Samson will take the yellow flag once again. Alright, second yellow of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. So a single truck spin as we just saw it. Check a lightning blaze in the 40. Once again off turn 2. This time the 9, he goes around, doesn't hit any walls, and no one made any further contact. And the 3 and the 61, super close. That could have been terrible. Well, definitely would have been a big impact there. Here's right on board the 3 truck. Just made it through. But I think the 61 was a little closer. Yeah, he would have catched him in a really bad spot. Possibly, yet it could have been head on right there for Kevin Nix. Alright, let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Second restart of the day. Cole Sampson out in front. Still got everyone out there on the racetrack. Cole Sampson gaining 6 positions after Homestead Miami. Just looking for a victory here, as most drivers are. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're back underway. This time Noah Swell, second place driver, gets a better restart. Could not get away before. Green is also going to make a pass on Ibrahiman. 3 wide over here. Cunningham on the inside line. There's Cropley in the 42. The one is Stephen Oakes, the most wins this season. The only one with 3 victories, although inconsistency has definitely plagued this team, as they're just 2 spots out of the top 10. But 3 wins, still pretty good, as here goes Green in the 7 for the race lead. Oh, and the 1 nearly gets turned. I think that was Tim Randolph who was behind him. Colin Bear in the 25, also. There's another driver who hasn't won a race. Bear has had a bad season, sitting 23rd in the point standings with only 1 top 5 to his name. Just trying to finish off in the high note. 3 wide there, 3 wide. Ibrahiman in the 99 won the first race of the season, looking to win the last. Ibrahiman, he's 7th in the points. 11 top 10s for this 99 team. They are tied with the most, trying to break that tiebreaker, or that tie. Trying to get 12 as Nathan Orman. He's the other one with 11 top 10s. Bear in the 25 has clear Green for the lead. Pretty bunched up back here. Or back there, as here goes Cole Sampson. Oh, just battling Tony Green there for 2nd place. Might see another caution here soon. Yeah, they're very aggressive. They're actually aggressive all the way around, even the front runners. But let's take a look at our contenders. There's the 88 in 18th place. He doesn't need a good finish, just enough to win the championship. And Nathan Orman, there's Blaze Zibatar in 22nd. He'll need more than that, of course. And there's Nathan Orman in the 12. Yeah, the 12 was picking off good runs, and then the last 2 races, he crashes hard in both of them. Richmond, 28th, 26th, and Homestead, 3 points out. Gonna need a little bit of luck here. Blaze is 20 points back, as we know. Yeah, he won't win the championship from there, of course. The 88, picking them off 1 by 1. Gonna get by Des Holiday. 8 top 5s, 8 top 10s. 8 for 8 in both columns. 11.5 average finish. Sampson has taken the lead back, but I think he is gonna... Well, no, not gonna lose it there. Ibrahiman in 2nd place. They've calmed down a little bit up front. Cunningham in a number 19 in 4th. Another rookie out there. His stats aren't too bad. Where he sits in the points is a different story, but yeah. See if they can get a win. He's come close. I think the Bristol Dirt Race was his closest chance, and maybe a few others. But Cunningham has a few mixed races, or a handful of mixed races, as here goes Bear, looking for second place. Ibrahim able to close the door on him, right on the back bumper of Cole Sampson. Cropley in 5th, as we know, his only top 5 was the same race as his win, as well as the top 10. So Cropley is definitely going to finish the lowest with the victory. As a second lowest is Kenny Johnson, who sits 22nd. And here comes Ibrahim in the number 99. Be a great day for Thorsport to win the race and win the championship. And Ibrahim will clear Cole Sampson. Cunningham will also try to take 3rd. Ibrahim with the block. A small block that kind of forced Sampson to run a little wide. Just a little, but he's still on his tail, but he's on the outside line. 5-way battle here. Brad Chesson in the 6th truck. Brad Chesson, it's been a rough one for the veteran, 5-time or 6-time champion. 25th, 7 spots lost after Homestead. Just trying to finish it off. Just trying to finish the race. But he's in a good spot. Could win this race. The 98. Yeah, this 98 team has had a rough one compared to his teammates. As we know, the 99 Ibrahim is leading the race. Sam Oskan, a championship contender here. And Tim Randolph is in the mix. He's in the middle. He's 18th though, but also with no wins. But yeah, this team, the 98 team, just not having the same performance as his teammates. Just trying to nab another top 5 for a top 10 finish. Probably would be good enough. Oh, how can we forget? Ryan Butcher's also in the mix, or in the championship fight. He's running in 10th place. Ryan Butcher's 24 points behind. And there's Oscan in the 88. This 88 truck is just slowly moving up, even though he doesn't have to, but he wants to get away from that danger. Yeah, Oscan had a late season run. He got that win at Richmond. And started picking off good runs, good finishes. And now here he is, entering this race as the championship leader. That's Holiday and Riley Sampson. They're going to make it 3 wide there. Way up the racetrack, there's Ryan Butcher. Oh, this doesn't look good. Contact. Oh no, he's in the wall. Big wreck up in the air. Huge flip. Huge flip upside down again. Davison's involved. There's more wrecking up front. The 9, the 24, and the 40 are destroyed. And that just changed everything. Just like that. Oh my god. Shit, as I knocked something over. Alright, so Dylan Ibrahim is the leader. And we'll take a look at the replay. Yeah, I did not like the looks of that. Ryan Butcher, he just has his nose sticked right in the middle, in between at the 23 and the 88. Yeah, I was just hoping it was just going to be clear. And then Oscan, he gets turned, hooks Des Holiday. They go back onto the outside. Well, look at that 88 truck fly. Holiday into that wall, into the safer barrier, and there's Max Anderson. And flips over again, too. He flipped over 2 separate occasions right there in the same wreck, and he gets tipped over. There's Orman, there's Hodak involved. Orman, he gets away with very little damage, and this championship might be sealed right there. Hodak is also out. Davidson is also out. Holy, just like that. Well, I thought the 88 was just driving, just moving on up. Yeah, I guess it would have been safer for him to actually do the opposite. Yeah, that was not the safe route, to just slowly pass others. Yeah, it was just too risky. There's no reason to. Yeah, as long as he stayed ahead of the 12. I mean, I know he wants to get away probably because there's only a 3-point gap. But yeah, it probably still would have been better because Orman, he has damage. He was still pretty slow. Look at that 88 just twirl in the air as we do the onboard cam. And then he gets hit again by Anderson, and then back end goes up and over once more. Almost got back on this side on his roof. 4 contenders involved, but 3 of them are out. And here's Wyatt Quall in the 24. Who does he hit? I think he hits the 88. No, the 23. Oh, tries to drive underneath. And the 40. Big impacts there. Destroy those trucks easily. And then there's Malik Nevins in the 9. Gets involved, and he just gets into that 40 truck. And this truck is done. Huge wreck here at Phoenix. Involving 4 of them. But one of them getting away cleanly. This championship, it's probably over. Nathan Orman will probably grab it. But it's not over till it's over, right? Ryan Butcher's still out there, isn't he? Blaze Evitar's still out there. And there's more. The 4 and the 47 up in the air. Gets launched. Nearly does a front flip, the 4. They just couldn't stop wrecking, couldn't they? Truck after truck after truck. As they're on board with the 47. Almost had another one go upside down. They tried to squeeze on the outside. That didn't work. And Hawley up in the air again. As the whole front end just picks off from the ground with that impact. Alright, so I believe that's our 3rd yellow of the day. Let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So you can see the list of drivers out. Nearly took out half the field right there. So Ozcan is 22nd, and yeah, Orman is in 18th place. So Orman is back on top for now. So Ryan Butcher and Blaze Evitar, the other 2 that are still out there. There's Butcher in 15th place, Blaze Evitar in 16th place. Yeah, they got some work to do here. They have to win this race. They have to. I believe they have to. It's gonna be a tough one. Here we go. So much for was looking to be a great day for Thor Sport. As we're back underway. Yeah, that's what happens in racing. Wonder if Ryan Butcher did that. Try to dump the 88 because he knew that he had some ground to make up. Yeah, that's a dirty move if that was the case. Or was it just a simple racing incident? You're usually a lot more careful when you're battling, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to win the championship, right? Cropley will get by the 17 truck for 2nd place and might even take the lead. As he's down to the dog leg. Here we see it. There's Blaze and Butcher and Orman. Overtime would definitely shake things up, and Butcher losing another spot. Cole Sampson gonna retake 2nd. Yeah, we went there. Whoa, trouble. 1 truck gone around. Yellow is out. I was about to say something, but we'll wait for the caution. Alright, there it is. Yellow is out for the 4th time. Let's take a look at the replay. So, Stephen Oakes in the 1. Oh, Blaze Evitar. Did he turn him on purpose to cause a yellow? Yeah, we've seen this many times where contenders just so happen to get into someone, cause a caution, get a restart, get an overtime finish. So Stephen Oakes probably not going to appreciate that. The 3-time winner this season. Looking to hold that record for this season as there's Blaze just hooks the back end out of the 1 just enough, slams the wall hard. Big hit there for the 1, takes him out, causing the caution. So okay, our 4th of the day. Let's take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the restart here. 10 to go and he take the green flag. So Stephen Oakes out of the race. 17 trucks remain. I was going to mention that, forgot what season it was. we had a photo finish not only for the race but also for the championship. It was between Cody Smart and Stuart Gratton. It was an incredible battle, the best championship battle we've ever had in the ISCR. By 2, 4, somewhere within the thousandths of a second. It was incredible. Green flag. I don't know if we're ever going to get a championship battle like that anymore, because nowadays it looks like a lot of them just get taken out easily. And it was a good fight too. I remember Stuart Gratton started pretty far in the pack. He even wrecked at one point, but still worked his way through as Cole Sampson gonna take the lead. He wants that win, and he wants it badly. Battle for third, also, probably in the 42. Ibrahim on the inside, looking to retake the lead. Here he goes. Side by side, coming to the line. That would have been Ibrahim by a nose. That was close. Knoxville, we had a photo finish. And here comes Cropley in the 42, looking to nab another one. Be kind of crazy for him to win a second race this season he's had. 3 wide here. Back of the pack. Definitely not enough for any of these two. So it looks like Orman is on his way to a championship. He's going to be a Truck Series champion in just a few laps. The 88 definitely had the best truck out of all the 6 contenders. And just one simple wreck took him out. I mean, both of them, Ozcan and Orman, both of them deserve the championship. Very close battle there. Similar stats, both have a win. Ozcan has 1 more top 5 than Orman, and Orman, he has 3 more top 10s than him. The average finish is very close, 11.5 for Ozcan, 11.75 for Orman. Yes, Chris Cropley in the 42. The top 2 have pulled away a bit, so it looks like it's going to be a 2-way battle. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves another repeat winner, possibly, unless any of those guys can catch back up. Probably right there on the nose, or right there on the back bumper with his nose. 0.7 of a lead from first to third, but now Chapman gets away. But can they catch up? They're coming to 4 laps to go. And they might. That's still a bit of time there. And if they get side by side, but Cropley, he's playing it smart. He's being very patient here. He's not going to get by the 99 because he sees they're pulling away from the pack. 3 laps to go now. Probably looks a little bit. He's going to make his move now. I'm going to come to 2 to go. Think he should have waited till the last lap, but he could hang on. Here we go, side by side. And here comes Chapman, closing the gap. Look how quickly he closed. Ibrahim would have won that race. Down to the dog leg. Still neck and neck. Still side by side. Cropley can't clear. Not yet, and here comes the 15 truck. Still side by side. Chevy, Toyota, and Ford, all of them in the top 3. Cropley is clear. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Chapman, he didn't win a race. These two have. Can he do it? Trying to clear Ibrahim for second place. It's not going to happen. That's going to allow the 42 to pull away. Here they come to the checkered flag. Checkered flag is out. Colin Cropley going to win the final race of the season. Win number 2. And Nathan Orman is your Season 13 ISCR Axalta Truck Series champion. Finishing the race in 17th place. Whoa, 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 careful. Oh, what the hell? Nearly just plowed into the back of the 6. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Colin Cropley gets his 2nd win of the season. He becomes the 4th driver to get to have multiple wins. And so that's 2-2-2 right there for the 42 team. Chapman in the 15 truck, he was closing in quick. I thought Cropley made his move a little too early, but it played out perfectly. Although Chapman could have made it 3 wide if he had a chance. Dylan Eberheimen finishing 3rd, so he almost won the last race of the season after winning the first. Colin Bear in the 25 gets a top 5. Raleigh Sampson getting 5th. Dylan Cunningham getting 6th. Tony Green finishing 7th. Tim Randolph 8th. Noel Swell 9th. And Cole Sampson finishing 10th. 17 trucks finished today's race. And that one wreck alone we had, that one big wreck, took out everyone but the one. Only the one wasn't involved. He had his own incident, his own crash. And Sam Ken finishing 22nd. He had such a fast truck. He was just picking him off. But yeah, I mean, he was in a pretty tough position. Like, do you just deliberately hold back and be closer to your rivals just to avoid a potential wreck, or do you work your way through and try to get away as far as you can? I mean, both situations could have played out. I mean, if Ozken laid back, I mean, he could have lost the championship by being too calm. He gets trapped on the outside, maybe. He gets passed, gets in a bad line. Or he could have wrecked as easily back there as well. But, of course, the risk is even higher when you're battling with the mid-pack drivers. And, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Ryan Butcher in the 75 gets in the back of him. Caused a huge wreck, went upside down. And just had to say, or yeah, just nothing you can actually say there. I mean, that's just part of racing. Doesn't matter where you run, where you finish, or I mean, it does matter where you finish. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's a tough one for Ozken. Tough one indeed. I think that would have been his first championship. Nathan Orman. Is this his first championship? He might have won one before. Late models? Yeah, I think late models, yeah. So this is Orman's 2nd championship, or at least the ones I remember, for Nathan Orman. But anyways, that is it here at Phoenix Raceway. Colin Cropley wins the race. We'll now take you to victory lane. So there you have it. Nathan Orman, your champion by 2 points over Sam Ozken. Great season. Great, well, they didn't really battle. But Nathan Orman, it was close between those two. It would have been either one. Even though we had 4 other drivers that could have taken it too. But it was either Orman or Ozken. And it was Orman. With a victory and a top 7 top 5s and 11 top 10s. With a 12.0 average. Both of them had the exact same average finish. Yeah, but both of them deserved it, but you can only crown one. Sam Ozken, a heartbreaker right there. With the one victory, 8 top 5s, 8 top 10s, same average finish, 12.0, losing it out by 2 points. Blazy Batar, Ryan Butcher, Mitchell Hodak all finish 3rd, 4th, and 5th. No change at all. Blaze with 2 victories, 4 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Ryan Butcher, Mitchell Hodak, despite not winning a single race, they still got a top 5 points finish, which is very good for those two. As you know, the point system awards quite a bit for winning a race, and these two managed to beat out almost all of them. Only 3 of them they lost out to. Ryan Butcher within double digits within the top 10s. He's got 10. Hodak, 1 short, but still 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Dylan Eberheimen, he gets the most top 10s, finishing 6th in the points, gaining 1 more spot. There's Chapman, he gained 2 more, finishing 7th. So top 10 points run there. Points finished. David Davison losing 2 more, getting 8th. ends off the season with 2 victories. Noah Swell gaining 1 more spot to finish 9th. And Tony Green also gaining 1 more spot, getting 10th right there at the end. And appears to be, okay, nope, that's actually a tie for 9th. But Noah Swell does get the tiebreaker with a 14.05 versus a 14.19. Alexander Rowe, his late race crash after nearly pretty much getting launched in the air by Holiday, rear-ended, dropping him 3 positions, finishing 11th. Stephen Oakes, despite crashing out there at the end, or bringing out the final caution, still remained in 12th place. As you can see, even though he's got 3 wins, 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s, kind of low compared to the rest, and also his average finish also plays a huge factor at 16.67. But hey, 3 wins, pretty damn good. Noel Holiday finishing 13th, no change there. Noel Holiday, it was looking good for the first half, fell back a bit, think she bounced back, but then fell a couple more, and that was it for the 47, but hey, he still got a win. I think they're probably a little bit disappointed. A few of these guys like Rowe, Oakes, and Holiday looks like they were good contenders, but ultimately, inconsistency cost them a chance, even a top 10 run. Points. Des Holiday gains another spot, finishing 14th. Checka Lightning Blaze with 2 wins, dropped 1 more spot, 15th. Tim Randolph gaining 2, 16th. Riley Sampson gaining 3, finishing 17th. Colin Bear gained 5 spots, 18th place. Cole Sampson remains in 19th. Dylan Cunningham gaining 4 there, getting 20, or finishing 20th. Cody Smart up 1, 21st. Kevin Nix dropping 6, 22nd. And Colin Cropley gaining the most with his win, pushed up to 23rd. Kenny Johnson losing 3. So he ends up becoming the lowest finishing driver. Okay, so yeah, too early of a prediction there. I thought Colin Cropley was going to for sure be the lowest finishing driver. But he got that win, gained 6 spots, and he actually beats Kenny Johnson by a single point right there at the end. Max Anderson losing the most, 8 positions lost. Cheston, Fisher, the 98 team, Malik Nevins, all losing 1, 26, 27, 20, 29th. And Wyatt Quall finishing last. What a rough one for Wyatt Quall. And he loses out, or he only scored 499 points, so he's the only one who scores less than 500 points. Just missed out by a single point. He didn't get caught up in that crash. And the only driver to not score a single top 5 was Max Anderson, and he lost 8 there at the end, so he nearly beat quite a bit of drivers, a handful, more than several drivers, without finishing in the top 5 once, but then ends up losing 8 there at the end. But still finished ahead of 5 other drivers, so yeah, still not a good season for Max Anderson. Full statistics, as you know, overtime finishes does screw up the things, the stats like the laps, but usually no one really cares about all this. But it's all wrong anyways. Even if it was right, I mean, does anyone really glance at this or even take a glance? I don't think so, really. So top 5 starts are also messed up, as it says 20 for some. So, but actually, interestingly, so I'm pretty sure that also means Green, Oscan, and Hodak. So those are the only 3 drivers who are... No, it doesn't work that way. What am I saying? Never mind. Stephen Oakes, the most wins with 3. Zebratar, Lightning Blaze, Cropley, and Davison with 2. And I guess there's a few more as well. Wait, never mind. Okay, top 5s goes to Oscan with 8. Alexander Rowe, Nathan Oren tied with 7. Ibrahim and Davison tied with 5. Top 10s, Ibrahim takes it with 12, Orman 11, Rowe and Butcher 10, and Blazy Batar 9. Most poles, yeah, that's also messed up. Laps as well, but laps led isn't messed up. 85 laps led by Blazy Batar. David Davison leading 67 laps. Chaka Lightning Blaze 55, also Mitchell Hodak, and Dylan Ibrahim 51. Oh, that's gotta hurt there for Mitchell Hodak. He gets on the list for the 3rd most, or tied with the 3rd most laps led. But he's the only one without a win in that column. And the most miles, same thing, kind of messed up because of the overtime finishes we get. Fastest average was at Daytona, but that was during overtime. So I guess Ibrahim in there was the winner of that race. Slowest average was at Knoxville, our second dirt race of the season. The winner was Checa Lightning Blaze. Biggest margin was at Martinsville, 0.8 of a second. And closest was, of course, Knoxville Raceway. Lightning Blaze winning it by 0.02 of a second. Fastest pole was also in Knoxville, being the smallest track out there. And the slowest pole, our biggest track, Road America, Lightning Blaze was the driver. And we didn't go overtime in that one. Atlanta was the most lead changes with 11. The most leaders, however, was at Phoenix ISM, at Phoenix Raceway with 6. Most cautions was actually at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with 6, and most trucks running was at Martinsville. All 30 trucks finished the race, and the most DNFs was the last race of the season, with almost half the field out of the race. 13 trucks were taken out. So that concludes Season 13 of the ISCR Axalta Truck Series. I'm pretty sure you know what is next. Just gotta set things up first. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Congratulations to Nathan Orman winning the Season 13 champion. And so that is it for now. We'll see you for the next series.